One day, as I was working in a shop, it was a bitterly cold day, a day with snow and ice upon the ground. It was a day, though, that was very busy, for it was nigh on to Christmas. And there entered this day into the shop a woman that I can only describe to you as very posh, for she was dressed in a very lavish manner, a manner that was so lavish that it was uncommon to the shop. And she had on her face lots of makeup. And I say unto you, friends, if you are a lady and you wish to put on makeup, please do not put on as much as she did, for she had a face that I can only describe as cement. And she had a problem. Yes, indeed, friends, she had a problem. For she carried in her hand a kitchen utensil, nay, a kitchen appliance. And she motioned to the staff and to myself that this kitchen appliance was malfunctioning and she needed a refund. And she said unto a junior member of staff, "Why is it that my kettle, this pure and simple kettle, will not switch off?" On quick notice of the kettle, I realized that it was not an electric kettle. No, but it was a simple kettle, one that you would put onto a gas cooker, one that you would put onto an electric cooker, and therefore it had no on or off switch. So I turned on my heel and I approached the boss of the premises. Not only is he the boss of the premises, but he is also the owner. And I said unto him, "Boss, there is a problem with a lady who has a cement face." And he said unto me, "Son, is it possible that this woman has a problem with her face that is cement?" And I said, "Nay, but it is the kettle which she holds that has the problem." And he says, "Point unto me, therefore, where is this lady that has the cement face?" And I showed him to her, and I showed her to him, and I introduced them to each other. And he looked on her, and he looked on me, and he said, "Yes, I see." And I knew from the way he said, "I see," that he recognized the lady with the cement face. And she said unto him, "Sir, I have here an appliance that is of great anguish to me, that is of great sorrow to me." And he says, "Well, what is the problem with your appliance?" And she says, "Well, good sir, I did purchase this appliance some time ago, and to my horror, it is malfunctioning." Well, he says, "What is the problem with its malfunction?" And she says, "Well, sir, I filled it with water, I placed it upon my cooker, and it did boil, and it did boil, and it did boil, but it would not switch off." And he said unto her, "That is an ordinary kettle. That is not an electric kettle. It does not have an on-off switch. So, it is important to remember that once it is boiled, it must be removed from the heat it is sitting on." And she says, "Sir, you do err me great wrong." When he says, "No, I do not do you any wrong, but it is you that does wrong." And she says, "No, sir, I am afraid that if I bring this kettle home, and if I fill it with water, and if I place it upon the heat, that the heat will boil the water, and that it will not switch off. This kettle is not working." And he said unto her, "Madam, it is not the kettle that is not working, but yourself." And she was greatly distraught, and she did leave the shop immediately. And we all said, "Goodbye, lady with the cement face."